Good evening, agents. This LP of No One Lives Forever will self-destruct in 11 minutes. So our first mission, and the main reason we're here, is to find evidence of some chemical containers which we've heard are on this particular freighter. Seems likely that not only are these barrels, these chemical barrels, linked to harm, but they're also possibly linked to Dr. Schenker. So finding one may lead us to the other, but you never know. Of course, it is possible to go through the whole level without photographing all of the barrels, but, well, I'm a professional. Why would I do that? And hey, look, there's one of the barrels right now. Just gonna take a quick sweep around to see if I didn't miss any barrels. Now, despite me photographing this barrel from every possible angle, it didn't actually count. So, I'll have to come back for that one.
Nicole, you down here? Nicole!
No. Well, I tried.
Hey, I just got word that there was some more trouble on the docks. Boss says to keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Alright, I'll put stern and good.
No, you won't. The only watch you're gonna be on is in hell. Hell watch? Yeah, we'll go with that one. So I could have taken that other door, and that would have taken me up here, and possibly would have let them play out that whole conversation. But I don't believe there's anything more to it. I mean, at a certain point, he's going to walk out in the hallway and see a couple dead bodies. You know, there's only one way that usually turns out. Well, two ways.
You okay? You look terrible. I have a really bad headache. I went to this club last night. It took me 2 hours to sleep. Popular, eh? I guess so, although I don't know why. The music, it was the most horrible thing I'd ever heard. Hey, I've been to places like that. No, you don't understand. I thought I understood what bad music was. This place? Imagine that bad music is its own art form. The woman who was singing would be the Beethoven of bad music. Come on! First of all, it was operetta, which is bad enough. Oh! What made it truly painful wasn't that it was completely out of key, although that was certainly unpleasant. It was that it was so vicious, like she was trying to kill the audience with her voice. Maybe she was. No, if you had seen her, you'd know. She didn't realize how bad she was. What'd she look like anyway? Very large with bright rosy cheeks, dressed kind of like a milkmaid. You're kidding? No, I'm not kidding. What's her name? Inge Wagner. How did you know? She came aboard an hour ago. What? It's true. Didn't you read the memo in the galley? I never read those. We're supposed to assemble on deck after breakfast tomorrow for a motivational concert. I get it. Very funny. You really had me going for a moment there. I'm not joking. Please tell me that you are. I have to get off the ship. Maybe I can hide somewhere? Do you think they'll notice if I'm not there? I doubt it. Hell, I'll join ya.
Seems as though, well, Harm's henchmen not exactly having faith in Inga Wagner's singing is, universal. And you see the little green outline that was briefly around the camera lens there? That's how you know if whatever you're about to photograph is actually going to take off. So I actually have to backtrack a little bit and take pictures of 2 barrels. But there's still one further up ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and grab that one first. Because, well, you know, I'm here. Sometimes this game isn't exactly clear on what is a solid object and, well, what's not. I mean, I would think that shooting between the steps of a ladder would be possible, but it's probably a limitation of the engine. I mean, Monolith did have a pretty good reputation for making some terrible games at this point in time, which is part of the reason this one was so much of a surprise. So that could be a leftover limitation. Or it could be an oversight. I'd say that's also a possibility. I'll give it some credence. And there you see, you have to have a particular angle on these barrels for some reason to photograph them. Don't know, I couldn't tell you why. Just, it is what it is. Something tells me I probably shouldn't go cargo container hopping. I don't think that would turn out very well for anybody involved. Well, maybe for Harm. You know, they've got all these nicely, brightly painted orange and green crates. Which, you know, kind of think of it. If you're still using that game judging metric by how long it takes you to find your first crate, this game probably doesn't do very well. There we go. So with all 4 barrels photographed, now we have to place a tracking beacon and find the shipping manifest on the captain's log. And, well, then we're pretty much out of here. Now, the only way to proceed forward is to take this little, what would you call it? Ventilation grate? Yeah. Conveniently, these things are huge. They can support a woman standing up. Now, of course, as with the last time we found the cigarette lighter, if the game doesn't force you to take an item along with you, it will provide one within the mission. We do actually require the cigarette lighter here for its welding capabilities, but there's a few other missions where the game will provide you with the tool you're looking for in case you don't have one on hand.
Who's there?
No one but us bullets. That's pretty much going to cover it for this video. All we gotta do is head up. So, please join me next time when we finally take on the bridge.
her up.
Why not just kill her?
Don't tell me my business, laddie.
Yes, sir. But I don't see why you don't just kill her.
You won't be seeing anything if you don't do as I say right now.
Yes, sir.